So this is Shadowrun Returns, and I am returning to this game. I played this back when it came out, a bit over 10 years ago, and but I feel like playing through the main campaign again, and then maybe I will check out some mods. Like there's some different adventures, like some mods that people made, and some of them at least have, you know, positive reviews or reception. Like yeah, this Nightmare Harvest Shadowrun Unlimited, so at least some people have praised them. But right now we're just gonna play through Dead Man's Switch. Yeah, normal difficulty is fine. And I'm gonna play an elf mage. The first time I played this, I remember I had a dwarf street samurai. And I also played through, you know, the other two new relatively new Shadowrun games, Dragonfall and Hong Kong. And anyways, I played I think a shaman in one of them and a decker in the other. So I haven't played a mage yet, so I want to play it now. And I have a custom image for myself. Custom skin. I try to see, you know, different kinds of mods that the game has, but it's mainly, I think, just you know, different adventures basically. Let's try to make this guy look a bit like the picture. I don't know, hairstyles are too punk or something. Maybe this one. Yeah, this is good enough. You know, the avatar is so small anyways. I guess this color is quite similar. Beard. Well, I have a little bit of a stubble here. Like a goatee. Not sure if it's possible to get a stubble. I guess we can be just beardless, you know. It doesn't matter much how this small avatar guy looks, or whatever figurine, moving figurine guy. So spending karma is basically experience points. So since we don't have much karma to spend in the beginning, so let's boost spell casting. We can see ley lines. And what else can we boost? I guess some fighting skill. Range combat. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, since we're a mage, we probably should stay away from the enemies. So occasionally shoot, occasionally use magic. And we have to choose an etiquette, basically our background. Or yeah, it can give a boost if we understand the etiquette in the situation. I'm gonna be an academic, because why not? You know, a scholar of magic or something. Yeah, Argonaut. Argonaut can infiltrate any world he wishes. Or should it be Adventure Argonaut? Maybe I should. There's probably space. Yeah. Because some games only, you know, let you have 10 characters or something. Adventure Argonaut. That's my name. Half Check, Lady Z, so boring names. Down and out, your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now, it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Lagging fixer hasn't called. The money's run out and then some. Sinless and free, free to starve, and in the cracks of society run by megacorps who just want your new yen. Something needs to change and soon. So Sin is some sort of like a digital ID chip or something, and these Shadowrunners, they're adventurer guys who don't usually have a Sin. But this apartment is still quite big. That could be much worse. A slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Your computer, state of the art in 2050, and been broken since 2051. Your notebook, calendar, and contacts, that kind of thing. Contacts. The list is sad, dried up. Carter, Detroit, fixer, no response to messages. Dowd, runner, dead. Felton Nash, fixer, missing since February. New Larry, runner, dead. Sam Watts, runner, question mark, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, runner, dead. Half-Jack, dealer, retired or dead. I like the beginning of the game. I think it's like it's not subtle, but it's restrained. I guess that's the word. But like it makes the point well. What's going on? The list goes on. All either dead ends or just plain dead. Personal calendar. It's empty. Nothing to do. Put down your notebook. Oh, answer your with phone. Sam Watts. He was one of the guys in the contacts. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again, or worse. You're zoned. Another giggle. Is it goofy? Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this win. Somebody finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So, why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on a hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners, some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run? When things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Three years ago, makeshift bar on the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. Can I save? Ah, it's my old saves. It says 2016. Is it really? I thought I played this much later. I'm much earlier, but I guess I didn't. Okay, Sangoma, New Larry. Yeah, I think all of these were in my contacts as well. So, Sangoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuji last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. You're out in the open here, Adventure Argonaut. Our fixer owes us for the run, and Dowd, we wait. Your call! New Larry. He's ugly. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. God, never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city. Adventure Argonaut. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. I want out of here. We wait for the money. Yep, sure, of course. I'll wait all night if I have to. I don't know, Adventure Argonaut. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid cheap dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands, they're shaking. You've been drinking, Sam? On a run? No, not a drop. Not today, not ever. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded and Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. I guess geek means to kill, I think. I'm not convinced by this piece of slang. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. Your charmers are damaged. I'm out. Hands where I can see them, asshole. He stops and a smile slowly appears on his face. What? You gonna take my gun away, Adventure Argonaut? You know I don't need one. We got in common. New Larry relaxes and throws you a dreck-eating grin. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Adventure Argonaut. Buy you a drink after this? You'll owe me several. You're the mage, kill the others! Haha, missed me. You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available. Yeah. Let's see if I can remember everything. Like how it works and stuff. Yeah, okay, I could change characters. Like, you know, I don't have to finish the actions in one character and then choose another one. What's this? Ah, okay, this is like punch or use magic. I guess I should head here first, and then yeah, the crit chance is a bit higher from this. Well, he didn't take much damage. So this guy can punch, shoot, and shoot. Is this like I have spray and pray or burst fire? Okay, maybe go here. How about this? Okay, it's just this machine gun. Aim shot. No. Haha, missed me. Yeah, I have good chances to hit, but my bolt thingy doesn't do much damage. How about these guys? Let's try to shoot this guy. Okay, I was thinking maybe new Larry is more resistant or something because he's a mage, like to magic or something. Okay, he's dead. He's down and out. Let's see if I can spray and pray here. Let's see how it comes out. Okay, decent amount of damage. Okay, I cannot use the aim stuff anymore. Oh no, more dudes. Let's use this one. Nice. Guess I'm gonna this huddle. I think this has something to do with ley lines and stuff, maybe. Just hide here. Okay, use this. Oh yeah, Sangoma. Yes, so maybe she could use this to summon like some, you know, monster or whatever. Oh, critical hit, nice. This is bad, shaman. Oh no. So wait, can I use this so Okay, I can summon this thing. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Oh, nice. I'm doing damage. Guess I should sort of retreat. Let's first shoot at this thing. This guy, I mean. Yep. Then. Okay. You also, I guess, first shoot. Or no, I have only one action, so I have to retreat. Ouch. Okay, there's actually better chances to hit the mage, but oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, let's reload. Yes. Let's use this. Nice. Okay, now that I have this typhoon, I always lose one action point, I think. Sangoma lowers her guard. You okay, Shan? It's very feminine voice, but hey, it's an orc. Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. You did good. You were born for this gig, adventure Argonaut. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Me, I do this. It's the only life I know. The Argonaut life. Well, you're a dumbass, and I'll drink to you when you're dead. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Guess you can drink to me. Well, it's true if he just died and sent us a message that he died. You stare at Sam's face on your comlink. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So, I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 Nuyen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengard and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chad? The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watch wishes, Rogers, Mengard and McCain has installed a secure, dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. Camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up. Talk seriously, first time. Look, Adventure Argonaut. I've led a Drek life and I probably left a Drek corpse. I hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just don't want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? Why isn't there that, Rambo game option? Like, I'd rather stay in prison. Like some, the angry video game video of some Rambo game from the NES. Uh, you know, is it Rambo 2 when Rambo or 3? Whatever, one of them. Rambo starts off in prison and then the colonel or whatever comes to see him, like, and hey, do you want to go on this mission? I can get you out of jail. And so, like, you can say that I'd rather stay in prison, and then the guy says, the colonel says, like, the game cannot start until you say yes. So, anyways, what's the coolest way of saying, okay, I'll do it? I sort of like Sam. He seemed like a decent guy. I'll get to the bottom of this. Someone will pay. Hope you just said yes. I got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. Dead man switch. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough on New Year, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watts' body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Yasmin bleach? Anyways. I guess I should save. I can't save, why not? Now I can save. Suddenly I can save again. Can I, Okay. I'm just wondering, how do I get more spells? Is it when I level up, or do I have to buy them or something? I don't really remember. And well, I haven't played Mage before anyways, but if I recall correctly, the Shaman also has some spells. I don't know if it's the same. I'm in the back. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Okay, I can just scroll. I guess there's really nothing to loot or anything, so just go talk to Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me the franchise's area coroner too. And you are? Adventure Argonaut. I'm here about Sam Watts. His grin fades. And what makes you think I know anything about that? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens? I'm just thinking, like, why would the press really care that, some random Shadowrunner was killed? Like, do they really care if, I did imagine in this, cyberpunk world, there's gonna be lots of people dying every day, and unless it's he dies in a public manner or he's a public figure or something, they wouldn't really care. It's just a statistic, man shot in street, nobody cares, something like that. Well, let's see. So, who told you he was dead? Sam did, and when his heart stopped, 100,000 new yen was fired to a secure account in my name. I find the killer, I get paid. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. He's my second Emerald City Reaper victim. The third one was downtown. Reaper, eh? I guess the classics never go out of style. That's right. His eyes. And not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Reaper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. And the original Reaper only killed women, right? Mainly prostitutes, or was it only? I'm not 100% sure on my Jack the Ripper lore right now. But mainly prostitutes. Of that I am sure. What price did the Ripper take from Sam? Watch's liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky I don't know how to speak it. Whatever. Contestants. Now I got it, finally. My brain is healing. The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. So is he building a golem or something with or some homunculus with the parts he's taking out? I seriously don't remember. It's almost 10 years. I had thought it was even longer. I thought I played this game, in 2013 or something, but apparently it was in 2016. But hey, that's 8 years ago, so I don't remember much about the story, except you had to investigate the death of a guy dead guy contacted you to investigate his death, but I don't remember, like, whether he's actually alive and could be some fake corpse or something. I don't think so, but as far as I remember, it might be. Anyways, so heart and spleen, and what was the liver, right? Liver from Jack. What was Sam Watts? That's his name. McCluskey. Brooksman, get out of here. What's this? Oh, now I can loot something. Right, basic medikit. Let's look at this. Can I have a look at the body first? Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. His face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there is a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him, and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Moving through, you can make out it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Seamstresses Union. Maybe it's like brothel. He did say he's gonna go live in a brothel or something. Last time we saw him. Look at the breadstick. It's a standard cheap unsecured breadstick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Yeah, let's take it. So I slot it into your PDA. 300 new yen bucks. Purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The back sloshes a bit in your hand. Handwritten note. You can only see parts of the note given the torn off bits and blood stains. Sam, I feel terrible that we arg. Arg! Arg! It's like orcs. Warg! Or it's the castle of Arg! From Monty Python, the Holy Grail, or Ankheg? Isn't that like that big bug monster from, like, Baldur's Gate or Forgotten Realms? It's different, but it still, reminds me, like, you say you say arg when an Ankheg bites you. Arg! Anyway, we have been long to say I'm sore. See you there. Love, Jessica. Okay, Jessica claimed to love him. So I guess we have two clues, Jessica and Seamstresses Union. McCluskey. I like his name. Towering over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and a Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So, this new Reaper's week. What? Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? Oh? Coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chuckles. Come on, she off herself. I had it on very good authority. Now, let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Reaper case is my ticket to Lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around the scalp. He has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So I'm looking for a whacked out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. This is a difficult word. I can never say it. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Oh no, I'm not strong enough to intimidate him. I'm new in town. You're the welcoming committee? If you're new in town, then let me be the first to tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you'll end up back here on a slab. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week, claiming my promotion. I think the music in this game is pretty good, by the way. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? Well, he didn't really seem my type. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 new yen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take? Who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? Your mama was killed before you. That's a good joke. The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of new yen, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deals with in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in the first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them as much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. I'm not really going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up. I got some karma, that's nice. Dresden looks up you instantly for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around these body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Do you know where the murder site is or not? Dresden says nothing. A sly smile plays across his face as he turns back to his work, whistling a tune. So is the lockers here? What are these things? Medikit, Duck Rag and Basic Trauma Kit. I'll go get myself some water. I'll be back in a minute. It's hot in here. Alrighty, I'm back and I have a fresh glass of water. I don't know if water can be fresh, but I mean glass, whatever. So, cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. I like it that they're using Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, but we're in Seattle, so I guess it's futuristic, that's why. Because I don't really know how Fahrenheit works, but I know that 21 degrees Celsius is a fairly comfortable temperature, because it's much higher here. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Jake Armitage. Whoa, easy there. So, wait, he was in the storage locker? In one quick move, he jumps from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. So he's a decker and a shaman, I guess. I really don't remember this character anyway. I remember I've seen this picture and the name sort of remind. Well, the Armitage is from, you know, Lovecraft, and wasn't he in Dreams in the Witch House? You know, the game I played a few months ago. Anyways, I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim, did you know him? Sam, eh? Glad someone cares. We used to drink together every now and then, over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Enough in trouble over something or other, though. Always in trouble, or whatever. Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John! Is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level, working for Sam. Believe it or not, he's some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around and around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses, might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are? Call me Adventure Argonaut. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy, he was hanging out at the Seamstresses Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out of the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now, what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers. Though they could turn a quick profit off of my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him, until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. Great, so you don't know anything about his death. I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the balance for ya. Jake looks down, his expression masked by chrome and crimson glass. Shame though, wish I'd been there if those slagging gangers hadn't come along. Tell you what, you can handle it yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place where Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies if you're at it. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Yes, street justice. It was a late 80s, early 90s TV show. Carl Weathers was in it, you know, Apollo Creed and that guy. I used to watch it when I was a kid. I liked it back then. I don't know if I would, but anyway, just, you know, he said Street Justice. That was a TV show. I'm that old. Anyways, great! I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So, need a weapon? maybe an SMG. Like I don't really know what would be the advantages of a pistol. Like, well, I guess we're not like forced to use it for the rest of the game or anything, um, but I think I like the idea of a mage with a shotgun. There's hobo with a shotgun, why not a mage? So I'm just gonna take the shotgun. It's cool. I don't know if it's good. Street sweeper. Like the saddle approach, eh? Alright, try this cannon out. So, ready for an evening out on the town? Just a minute, tell me some more about these gangers first. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol is a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners in the barrens looking for me. We take him out, maybe I can breathe a bit easier. Just watch my back, don't make me regret this. I'll follow your lead. Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. Guess this is my equipment. Okay, it's already equipped. Okay, he's got a pistol, healing spell, aim, flamethrower. He's got a data check. Let's see if we can buy anything useful. Well, if we have shotgun, yeah, let's buy that one. I don't think I'm supposed to take the G stuff if I'm a mage. This is like, I think G is like sort of, I don't know, combat specialist who uses bullet time crap or something. Yeah, this is like shaman stuff. Okay. Yes, one point in shotgun is good. Okay, we cannot talk to this guy anymore. Nothing here. I guess it's time to head out. But yeah, I've never played Shadowrun, the tabletop RPG. Although I've played RPGs since the 90s, but I've never played this one. Like I did make a character for Shadowrun some years ago. Like me and my friends, we were planning to start a campaign, but then it didn't happen. That's sometimes happens with RPGs. Like you're planning for a campaign, and then for whatever reason it doesn't become actualized. Anyways, Redmond Barrens. Run into Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. Doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog eat dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of the organ grinders behind, enduring the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. What is cordite? Anyway, he exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. Home on the range. My stash is just around the corner in the alley. Okay. Is it? You mean this alley or no? Just the bus stop here. Is it this one? Okay, I guess it's here because the marker is pointing here. Yeah, I bet elves are if I was a dwarf, she would say dwarves are her favorite. I have a feeling once we click here, the Halloweeners are gonna show up or something. Hidden in the garbage strewn alley is a high-tech safe with Mac card reader on the front. Open safe in Jake's Mac card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Oh no! I was right! How could it happen? Ouch. Ouch. Let's try the shotgun. Yeah, I like the damage it does. Nice. I don't regret the shotgun. Oh no, I missed. How could you miss? Ooh, nice. 15 with the pistol, not too bad. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. So I shouldn't invest in real estate around here? Only by the hour. Hey, you've seen where I stay tonight. Now that you got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. So I got some armor. It's a spell. Okay, mana bolt and. I don't know, like how much is one armor? Like how much does it actually matter? House. Okay, I don't have full hit points, so can I? Can I use this? Can I use magic outside of combat, like healing magic and stuff? Can I give these items to, one medikit to Jake? I guess I can't do it. Well, anyways, time to save. There's an annoying delay when I, click the disk image. On all the menu stuff, actually. The menus have an annoying delay. So it's tougher than it looks, okay? Don't judge me. Worried man. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. I only fight when I've been paid to. Oh, we can pay you. Some thugs are shaking down the market we set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them. Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Where's this market of yours at? It's just down the street, sir. Please, our livelihoods depend on this market. Sounds like an ambush, but hey, if there's combat to be had. Sarah. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why, what's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode this morning on those fancy bikes. Set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Uh, they're going to be in for a rude surprise you might want to clear out before the shooting starts. She looks you over and then nods. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch though, and don't say I didn't warn you. Let's see here first. Maybe I can find some useful crap. And where is this the side quest? Yeah. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. But we barely have anything left. Not my problem. Pay up or by morning or else. Just say, let's see if we can handle this diplomatically or something. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience is fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the hell are you? Bet your mom's real proud of you right now. Like I had ever heard that one before. I don't see a bad, so why don't you mind your own? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash, ice this guy. Ouch. Okay, maybe I can... What can I use? Yeah. How can I... Is this... Okay, this is my spellbook. So... Okay, I thought this was Jake, but no, it's okay. Anyways, I did some healing. So these are the bad guys. I think I should take cover first. I like my shotgun. I really do. Ouch. Stop it. I cannot use the heal yet. How much? 81% to hit. Okay. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. The shopkeeper holds out a few new yen. Please, it's the last we can do. Keep it, you need it more than I do. And this guy, can he give me something? Ah, okay. So maybe this old woman is his wife or something? Whatever. We didn't get money, we got some karma. 1 karma. Maybe those are the Halloweeners. Yeah, there's bikes and stuff. Who's this? Vlad. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms used by the set of tattoos indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. What's your story? Nothing. No story. Nothing. Just leave me alone. I didn't see nothing, I swear. Calm down. I'm Adventure Argonaut. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am shaman. I thought so, Vlad. What did you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstresses Union. It's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Oh, thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole now. I think I need some sleep. Okay. Did we get rid of some shadow or what? I don't know. I was hoping I could get another party member, but I guess not. But yeah, I think choosing the shotgun seems like a good idea. I don't need you don't need magic when you get a shotgun. Adventure Argonaut 2024. Some of the greatest wisdoms in the world. Yeah, there's the pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern. Yuma? I think it says stream. Which way should we approach? Just overwrite this one, didn't do much, but you know, this might be a tough fight, we might die or something. So. Halloweener Sentry. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward and we are going to plant you right here under there. This is Halloweener problem now. This is one of those two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you? Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Ouch. Is it possible, like, to enter combat mode without starting this whole dialogue stuff? Just use the normal attack. He's not dead yet. Ouch. I don't want to waste the shotgun on this guy because he died so easily. Oh, I really love my shotgun. Oh, nice. Ah, there's a big guy. You're dead, Jake, dead. Reload. Guess I can try to use kneecap for this guy. Jump off. Ooh, -1 AP. That sounds good. Let's try this. It's not very effective. Run away. See, now he cannot hit because he lost some AP. Oh no, it's blocked. Line of sight. Guess I should give him the armor. Oh.
Oh, Uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even. Yeah.
What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shooter site status with these guys. Killing junk balls means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's profit in it. You're right, let's finish this. Okay, so yeah, he's not dead yet, so retreat, Utrecht. Ouch. It's not that effective. Ouch. Uh-huh. So it could apparently hit my friend too. Running around in my car. Okay, let's do this first. Oh no. So, is there anything to loot? I guess not. That's disappointing. Let's check the karma. Wait, do we have any option? I've done this, right? There's check mark, so I've done this. Yeah, because I've done this, I've done this, so yeah. Still, I guess I want to save some karma so I can raise my willpower. Dan the Donut Man. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burnt soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get you, charmer? Did you see the murder in the alley across the way?
Nope, I was close when it happened. But hey, it's the Barons. Back alley killing's nothing new around here.
The only reason the cops are making a big deal about the Reaper business is that some of the victims are real people, folks with sins. Yeah, let's have some jelly donut and soy calf. Enjoy. What can you tell me about the Barons?
The Barons, hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. The stretch here is called Touristville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggins, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though.
He scratches his armpit.
Now, behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here? The union's your spot. Well, hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Mrs. Kuba downs the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair.
Hey, chummer! Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Okay, what is he selling? Kamikaze. Okay, so it's Combat Sim Nitro. So I give strength and willpower bonus, but minus charisma and intelligence. I guess I don't want it now, at least. The sounds of laughter and music emanate from within, but you should finish your investigation first. Okay, so this is the place where he was killed. Nerps? This nerps. No, this ad is very unrealistic in my opinion. It's too plain, I'm not saying it's bad. Like, it's better than usual. It's not as annoying, trying to catch your attention with something stupid. Anyways. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You get a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? She grunts. Sure, I was close enough when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. Couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if that guy was okay. Hell no, right here that kind of thing gets you killed. Thank you for your time. Uh-huh, no problem. Okay, let's go to the alley finally. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa! Hold on a minute. Lone Star is in above collecting on a corp issued bounty. The one on my head isn't going away anytime soon, he sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment, and they don't take Nguyen where I'm going. You look like you could use some funds. Uh, Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in clear. Or you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave and then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop out to the Seamstresses Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive in this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends, and I'm sure you'll be able to get bottom of this Reaper business. Well, nice knowing ya. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Oh, I sort of like Jake. Maybe he'll be back, but I really don't remember that much. It's weird. I do remember I liked this game when I played it, but I remember really little about the story. I guess my memory has been more overwritten by the later ones, Dragonfall and Hong Kong. I remember more about them at least. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. William. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. Officer Kubrick. Officer says, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. He looks in your direction. Now what? Uh, Long night, eh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy cuff for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when the cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen that till now, so what can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around a bit? Your client is a chalk line? That's mess up, man, but I respect it. Okay, but don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice because the forensics aren't coming back. Yes. Let's see if we can help this guy out. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man's clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you suspicious. You a copper or working for some corp? Uh, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Just messing with you. Cause I'm sinless. A system ID number my ass. What kind of questions you got? Did you see the murder? Nope, I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was just hauling trades for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as much as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, the jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So sounds like you live in this alley? Sure, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs or the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstresses Union. What else did you see? Well, early on in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs scooping around the block. He brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy cafe off a Dan over there. Seemed nervous and he did everything in his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me more about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think I must have seen some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trust one of them cyber people. It's like captured by elves. Like, any normal games, like, are you crazy? Like, is that machine elves of, Terence McKenna or something? That's all I needed to know, thanks. See you around. So he didn't even ask us to, bring his crap. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a piece of glass which looks like bottom of the test tube. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Examine it for evidence. As you shuffle the bundle of cloth to the side, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamsters Union dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the corner's reported time of death, customer Sam wants. Server's name is listed as Coyote. Pick up the coat and blankets. This work light is new. You can see all of the valley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it looks like they've all employed it as if some force shuttered them all at the same time. But yeah, there was an explosion or something. There are two distinct sets of footprints of humans ending at the charcoal and a larger set, possibly orc or troll following it or something. So yeah, this guy did say something about the orc with lots of cyberware. So is the troll the Reaper because he had some medical crap there? Hey there, youngin. Yeah, I think this coat and these blankets belong to you. My stuff, mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. Yeah, so it was quite cheap to get here. I only had to buy the soy calf and donut for like $10. You sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night.
Maybe. Was it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles many humans. I tell them about the troll that bought donuts from me and right before murder, and they'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Okay. Oh yeah, this was the drug dealer. Yeah, now I have to. Why can't I save? Let's use some karma. Willpower. Uh, what's this? Critical damage percentage visible. I don't think that's so important that we have to waste points on it yet. Because, I didn't choose changes. Willpower. This I'm gonna take. Okay. Okay, let's go to the Seamstresses Union. Seamstresses Union, relative to the rest of the Baron's Touristville, is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building in the corner of quote-unquote illegal and opportunity quote-unquote bums. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Ooh, more karma. I do like Cherry Bomb as a name for a woman. It's a good name. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize Save Me and Take Me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Yeah, how about a date? She giggles with a practiced ease, the elf girl next door. That's sweet. Nobody ever asked me that around here. Sorry, baby, I'm off the menu. Drink? Whiskey, straight up. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm hard. It's clear that these two have history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Jerry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Reaper is out there. He's real. The last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote is missing. Damn, Coyote, we wanted to talk to him. They'll probably find her tomorrow. Oh, it's a woman, okay. They'll find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Jerry Bomb, think. I
think plenty, Shane. I'm getting freaking from the UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ogermans. Ogermans? Okay. And now I'm paying for it, bartending tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want, a better life, a better world for everyone. Universal Brotherhood can give you that. So it's some cult. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money, it's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend the discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlives and whores, and I choose them over any of those of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. I heard. He's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Her pretty eyes narrow. Be careful about those conversations you listen in on here. Some folks aren't as friendly as I am. You got a look that says you're not here just for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Do I look like a cop? She flutters her eyelashes. No, baby, you look like someone who knows the shadows. Be trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, can probably find it here. The union seems to attract people like you. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend, used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. That guy mentioned Coyote, she here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot Coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double crossed her. Been calling her Coyote ever since? Okay, so she shot an actual coyote thinking it was a shaman. Okay. I guess makes sense. She's been missing. Her face falls. Blah, like melts. Is it like, Raiders of the Lost Ark? Okay. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Reaper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever heard the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for a long time. For as long as I've been here. Took the big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Jeeps, Drugs or booze? Coyote had a soft spot for him though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. Neil Sweat. I think the slang is quite lame, but hey, it's something. That's not how Coyote does it, Eric Mershman. Hey guy, I've got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. Uh, so I guess something like this that gives me more willpower is probably the thing. Yeah, I have this. Okay, it's just +1 armor, nothing else. You know, this gives lots of armor, this gives some dodge, but I guess the willpower armor is the one to get, right? Okay, yep. Oh, it actually changes my, character appearance. That's cool. Yeah, I sort of like my new look. Is this Jean Park? So where does Jean park her ass? The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than a companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Okay, let's see what you got. Um, so I cannot even use the machete. Uh, yeah, I don't really need any of this. I cannot get a better shotgun or anything, so no point. So yeah, damage 14, range S, but this is damage 10, so it's... Yeah, I like my shotgun. It's Mage's best friend, Mr. Clue. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome! Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here. I was a friend of Sam Watts, know him? Sure, everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. There's a sharpness in Cluse's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. Uh, I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually. What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. I didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Jessica? Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Um, Thanks for the info. No problem. Maybe I'll do a save. You never know what's gonna happen. Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing usually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye, and he says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy. Name's Johnny Clean. You knew. I am. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things in a place like this, eh? True, quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it, too. That's the secret to keeping a job here. And staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. If he's a cleaner, you know what he probably does? Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mother, I told you, it's not like that. You bring me the proof and you shall have it. I am honored, Your Majesty. I like this. How many do I know? That was why that was why I said to use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, John. I was a fool. He looks you in the eye. His other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, heal wound. That's probably a good spell to buy, right? I have these are shaman spells, yeah, nothing else. So Power Bolt. Okay, Mana Ball and Power Bolt are different. Damage 10. Mana Ball takes 2 AP. That's not so nice. I guess I can buy Flamethrower. It does decent amount of damage. Yep. Alright. How much? Okay, alright. I let it. Remove in your name. Czekamy. Unimai manimutush. Kaya Cedriel.
Yeah, I sort of remember Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. I don't know, this guy. It's like, in the light of the recent Assassin's Creed Shadows debacle, this is like, I think this is some weird American fetish. Even though it's a French game, like jeu français, Ubisoft, whatever, but yeah. Well, we are not in Japan anyways in this game, so it doesn't matter.
May, but you aren't a pretty elf. Are you enjoying the seamstresses union? There should be plenty for a man like you enjoy.
She eyes you closely.
What is this business?
Business.
I suspected as much when you walked in. Omae, what business do you have with me?
I don't know why she uses Japanese like this. It sounds like fake, like she's not a native speaker or something, or like, I don't know. Especially, I think it's sort of rude to say "oh my" like that. I'm looking for information. She eyes you suspiciously.
Of course you are. Knowledge is power, May. Soccer. Why should I help you?
What did I say? I don't know. I was too busy clicking. Um, Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Her face brightens, amused.
Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk? His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know?
How well did you know Sam?
I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol.
Chips is like potato chips because I wouldn't mind some potato chips now.
It didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him. Except Coyote.
Did you see Sam on the night of his death?
He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested Jake escort Sam out of the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them.
Why is this place called Seamstresses Union?
During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster the numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named the Seamstresses Union so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born.
So, you're a former seamstress?
Now, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union.
One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens.
Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman, quite dangerous, but I fear for her.
If she's dangerous, why fear for her?
Please, if you are what I think you are, you know, there is always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs if you're looking for her. I invite you to examine it. You are able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her calm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Okay.
Okay, thank you, California fetish woman. I think California fetish. It sounds already like a club. Yeah, I know there's the stairs there. I'm just gonna take a look. I didn't miss any characters I can talk to or anything like that. Maybe I'll check. The Reaper is a lie. The Reaper is the cake. So maybe I will check the room and then I will end the stream. There is a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It is said to require a password for entry. So, which one is for... I guess this is Coyote's room. So, since we could get here, let's see if there's anything to loot or anything. I guess no. This room we need a hacker, a decker. Can we get here? I guess no. Let's have a look. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Fascinating. But the stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Framed painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. First paper, there's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Receipt first. A receipt for a Browning Max Power pistol from Gene Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns and hot women turn her on. Okay. Diary entry. I came back. Maybe I'll just read in my normal voice. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him with the real Paco, but this cutter dreck keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. Is how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out of the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me. More than his involvement with the Cutters, I just wish I could slice out the gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Blah blah blah. Different page.
Second page, handwritten poem and a diary. Okay, read the poem first. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Okay, entry. Sometimes it feels like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in a conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Last few nights, I've come home from work to Paco waiting for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little fact. Okay, third paper. Receipt on an old photograph stuck between the pages. Okay, the picture. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. He has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. Um, hmm, shadow. Okay, the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Uh, a receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination of 342436. Guess I will write it down. Not sure if the game will remember it or if I have to input it when I find the safe. Okay, this is all there is to the diary. And if that's all there is. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of the junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes dust cake fans to spin up, only to display on screen password. Without the password, the only other button on screen is the password recovery option. Let's see if we can find the password in safe or something. Okay. Broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Input the found code in Coyote's diary. The safe beeps cheerfully in response and the door comes open. Frag grenade. Okay, so that's all there is then. Maybe it's like Chicago or something, password. Chicago action. I guess I have to use this. Wait, what's your first childhood pet? You didn't mention anything about the pet? The snake. Okay, now I get it. This one. Just a picture. So yeah, the girl is actually Coyote, and the snake is Shadow. Okay, has to be right. Maybe I will save just in case. Answer Store, what's your favorite musical act? I have no idea. Did it mention anything about music in any of these diaries? Yeah, this is a gun. Okay, it's nothing here. Poem has nothing. And there's this the receipt. Morris meets Mori. Maybe I have to go talk to the like, you know, people downstairs. Maybe they will know her favorite musical act. I asked about the musical act or band. Indeed, I do. She plays Starfire records so loud you can hear them down here. I've told Mr. Clue to have her turn the track down more than once. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. You know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that side. They don't live long. Did you know Chin Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take trash out to the dumpster. Pets. I never ask about her past. None of us do. Curtis' real name is Gina. The most personal information I have about her. Let's go talk to what's her name? Jean Parks. Did you sell a Browning Max Power to Coyote, the bartender? Hey guy, I'm discreet. I don't talk about what my clients or what they do. Why? Bad for biz, however, I'm sure she would recommend me if she was a customer, which I'm not saying she is. She can recommend you if she's dead. Did she say anything about why she wanted it? All she said was that she was looking for stopping power. He's back on the drama. So yeah, well, we know the band Starfire. Okay, let's start from the beginning. What is the name of your hometown? Yes, Chicago. Your passport has been reset to Nugubujubara. For security, never write down your password. Logging you in. The computer has a basic list of applications, calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Delilah. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Ooh, okay, let's go have a date with Paco. Wow, gonna steal your boyfriend, gal. Contacts. Curtis' contact list has exactly one entry, someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. Quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Okay. So yeah, I think this is a good time to end the stream. Now we have a good set of clues, we have some new spells and new clothes, so we just need a bigger party to, party when it's combat time. And I can probably level up, but, level up some skills. I do prefer this sort of skill system to D&D style level ups, like you can choose where to use the points, but maybe I'll talk about that next time, like my RPG preferences. But yeah, this has been Shadowrun Returns, and I'm Adventure Argonaut, and I thank you for watching. Bye bye.